Last year was a busy legislative year, and 2015-2016 promises to be as active as the government seeks to improve the justice system to protect all Jamaicans.
With over $6.7 billion set aside in the 2015-2016 estimates of expenditure, the Justice Ministry will improve court infrastructure, train the administrators of justice and more to broaden and enhance the justice system during the fiscal year. Of the approximately $6 billion budgeted for the Justice Ministry's housekeeping expenses in 2015-2016, $1.26 billion will go directly to the ministry's main management functions. It includes $44.3 million for the Justice Training Institute to train the ministry's legal and non-legal staff. Other notable allocations include $211.7 million to implement the National Plan of Action Against Human Trafficking, as well as to continue corruption prevention and victim services programs. $401 million is also budgeted for legal services under various divisions. The remaining $4.8 billion in the ministry's recurrent budget is shared among its various departments. They include the court divisions, Director of Public Prosecutions, Attorney General, Administrator General, Parliamentary Council, Legal Reform Department, and the Court Management Services. In the 2015-2016 fiscal year, government has also budgeted $122 million to fund two key projects. $72 million is to continue work under the $1.49 billion project to provide court facilities. This money should complete all works on Public Buildings North and begin refurbishing Public Building East. Meanwhile, $50 million is set aside to continue the $1.32 billion project to refurbish the Hagley Park Road complex. Several multilateral and bilateral agencies are also supporting justice delivery in Jamaica in fiscal year 2015-16. With a total allocation of $589.5 million. The Canadian International Development Agency will provide $203 million for the Justice Undertaking for Social Transformation project. It will cover reform of the Supreme and RM courts, as well as courts management and administration, among other areas. Meanwhile, support for the Independent Commission of Investigations will continue under the JCF Accountability Programme. The UK Department for International Development's allocation this year will enhance INDICOM's investigative and forensic capacities. The European Union will continue to fund the 5-year Justice, Security, Accountability and Transparency project. The 2015-2016 allocation will buy new equipment for INDICOM and provide financial support for the agency's legal staff and public relations strategy. It will also allow the Justice Ministry to begin installing court management system technology in select courts and to renovate and equip some courts with audiovisual technology. And the Citizen Security and Justice Program, CSJP3, will get $145 million in funding from 3 multilateral partners. That money will provide victim support and legal aid services, as well as capacity building in mediation services, support restorative justice, and conduct training in child diversion processes. Much will be done in the 2015-2016 fiscal year to enhance justice delivery for all Jamaicans. It's a Government of Jamaica strategic priority, and resources have been set aside to get the job done.